Autumn provides ideal conditions for crops to reach optimal ripeness. It is also a perfect time for American farmers to harvest and process agricultural products. Pomegranates thrive in warm climates. The ideal temperature range for pomegranate growth is between 25 and 35 degrees Celsius. When the conditions are hot and dry during the fruit's growth phase, it will contribute to a richer and sweeter flavour. Although the tree is the largest producers of pomegranates in the world. Here, pomegranate farms supply millions of tons annually, serving both domestic and export markets. The price range for fresh pomegranates can vary from $20 to $38 per 25-pound box. In 2023, pomegranate production in the US reached around 500,000 tons, with exports to countries such as Canada, South Korea, and Japan. India is also a country with a highly developed pomegranate industry, harvesting over 800,000 tons annually. Additionally, India is a major exporter, with its pomegranates widely distributed across European, Middle Eastern, and Asian markets. Pomegranates typically begin ripening in late August and continue through November. Farmers must monitor the color change of the fruit. Pomegranates do not continue to ripen after being picked, reduce the risk of damaging other fruits during transportation. They gently place the pomegranates into cloth bags, then pour them into large bins to avoid cracking the fruit. Immediately after harvest, pomegranates are transported to the factory for preliminary processing and preservation. First, the pomegranates are cooled immediately to prevent spoilage. Then they are carefully inspected to remove any damaged or substandard fruits. At the factory, pomegranates can be packaged for the market. When stored in cold conditions, pomegranates can remain fresh for 2 to 3 months, allowing enough time for distribution to distant markets. The juice. After refining and pasteurization, the juice is bottled and distributed to market. Domestic demand for pomegranates is increasing due to the growing trend of consuming nutrient-rich foods. Peaches grow best in areas with a low risk of late frost. Late frost can cause flowers to die due to low temperatures, preventing fruit from forming. The size of the fruit is related to the number of fruits on a tree. The crop load is usually adjusted within 45 days. Manually thinning the fruit is labor-intensive and costly, requiring up to around 60% of the global total, with more than 15 million tons annually. Major peach growing regions in China include Shandong and Hebei province. The United States is also a prominent peach growing country. In 2023, the US harvested around 650,000 tons of peaches, with most being consumed domestically. The peach harvest season begins in May and lasts until September, depending on the peach variety and growing region. Peaches need to be harvested at the right time to ensure the best flavor and quality. Farmers usually pick the peaches by hand. The manual harvesting process requires peaches. Farmers move ladders across the orchards, standing on top of them to pick peaches from the tops of the trees. Balancing on a ladder while focusing on the fruit and picking the best peaches is no easy feat. However, they strive to harvest the peaches before birds and small mammals have a chance to get to them. After arriving at the factory, peaches are cooled to immediately halt the ripening process. This conveyor belt can move around 70,000 pounds of peaches per hour. Workers begin by removing peach leaves and debris from the field. Then the peaches are sorted by size and quality. with substandard peaches being discarded. The peaches are soaked in a sugar solution of water for preservation and to enhance the flavour. Then the peach slices are placed in a tin box with a soaking solution. The canned peaches, after being sealed, are sterilised at high temperatures to eliminate bacteria and extend their shelf life. The United States is one of the largest markets for peach consumption. A significant amount of peaches is also packaged for the fresh peach market. According to 2023 statistics, Americans consume approximately 1.2 million tons of peaches annually. Chestnuts are commonly grown in chestnut cultivation. Chestnuts begin to ripen from late September to early November, when the husk turns brown and separates from the tree. This indicates that they are ready for harvest. Manual chestnut harvesting typically occurs when the chestnuts have ripened and fallen naturally to the ground. This process requires the farmer's meticulousness and patience. Chestnut harvesting tools are round cages attached to a long handle. This allows farmers to roll them over the ground to collect chestnuts inside the cage. This reduces the need for bending over frequently and speeds up the harvest process. Manual harvesting is somewhat slower, but it allows farmers to control the quality of increases efficiency, but also ensures that the chestnuts retain their outer shell intact. This machine is equipped with a powerful motor and flexible suction system. The chestnuts are then sucked into a large container, where they undergo a preliminary sorting process. The vacuum cleaner also has a filtration system to remove leaves and small debris. Before processing, chestnuts are washed to remove impurities such as dirt, twigs, and small fragments. Next, the chestnuts are sorted by size and quality. Walnuts provide significant economic value in many countries, especially in the United States. A notable figure with substantial yield potential. In 2023, California had approximately 355,000 acres of walnut orchards, supplying up to 600,000 tons of nuts annually. Walnut harvesting has now been mechanized. A hydraulic tree shaker is used to vigorously shake the tree trunk, causing the walnuts to fall to the ground. Each shaker costs around $100,000 and is designed with a clamping jaw around the trunk and a soft pad to minimize damage to the tree. When the walnuts fall, they are gathered into rows and collected by mechanical harvesters. The fan system and shields under the machine help remove debris and impurities. Depending on market requirements, the processing and storage of walnuts may vary. Whole walnuts are sorted by size and cleaned to remove dirt and